better. We ended up making a pro-am team. We had 5 girls and myself. Caramel Cherries, Hazel, Shakita, Cookie, A Little Lady 87. And we got our court to elite, which is a big deal. Then that's when the 2K League noticed. And they flew us out to New York. And they were like, hey, why?
What a great view of our setting this evening. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard C.J. McCollum said, quote, a lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy. Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. Taking a look at Denver, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And checking out Minnesota, currently a ways below.
You know, for Denver, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Aaron Gordon is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Taurean Prince. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Edwards in at the 3. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on. The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Beverly. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Pass to Lee. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Lee's got 8.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
And the basket by Lee.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. That's tipped. They're running. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
In transition, the finish. And he goes in for the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Russell. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Milwaukee. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And the basket by Lee.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
And Minnesota calls time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Nuggets, 4th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. To the inside, Beverly. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Lee into the lane, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Now here's Russell. Towns passes to Russell. Beverly with it. The three. Buries it from three. Hey, Beverly's got 5.
We know that Patrick Beverly is fired up when he starts to cook on the offensive end. What a catch and shoot there.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Got a piece of it. Here's Lee on the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Banked it in off the glass. Well, he's got 32 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Beasley's checked in for Russell. Minnesota with the ball.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
And the basket by Lee.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Lee. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Lee's got 42 in the game.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
And here's Denver. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh, boy. Throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers, too.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Driving to the basket. Count it. Hey, Beverly's got 7 points.
This guy is such an intelligent guard. Patrick Beverly finding a driving lane and finishing.
And the basket by Lee.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Drives to the hoop. And yes, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Towns finds Edwards. And here's Beasley. To win the run. Blocked.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in for Prince. And it's Noel in for Beverly. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 5. And that's going to be a travel.
Here in the first quarter, they have struggled with turnovers.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lee on the wing. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And stolen by Murray. Up ahead. And he converts the layup.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so it's Denver, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And here's Beasley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Oh, my goodness!
Nice. That was nice.
A ridiculous slam!
Look at the lift and the finish. Now you gotta love it when the fellas decide to put on a show.
And what a show that is for the fans and his teammates.
And for his coach, holding his breath partly because of the spectacle and partly because he doesn't want him to miss.
Here's Lee. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And that one's good.
They're turning it over, and their opponent isn't. That's the difference.
And Minnesota has possession. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Reed. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes. Jokic has gotten his first basket of the night.
Give them credit for cashing in on the turnovers they've caused.
Beasley, the pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Reed.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And the basket by Lee.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it. I just love the ball movement.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second. Yet another steal from him.
Steal after steal, he's been everywhere.
Just an historic pace. He's approaching third most steals for a game.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fight. He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history. Tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Nabbing another steal.
A suffocating defense.
Oh, throw it
Look
down.
out.
Can you say elevation? The reverse slam? That was sweet.
The finesse on full display. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Lee. Oh, another one falls. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
And here they go. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Russell with the ball. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Reed. Shots blocked. And here's the fast break. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Down low, Morris. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
He swipes the ball away again.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Reed. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Najee.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays.
And good! There's another!
He's scoring at an insane level, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Man, he is on a mission, closing in on third place all time in scoring. Here's Lee, and it's blocked.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Beverly comes in for Beasley. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. Here's Lee. Fires in the triple.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Now here's Russell. He's guarded closely. Here's Edwards. Jacks up a three. And it's Russell. That time on the assist from Edwards. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so it's Denver. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Looking at Denver. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 from Michael Malone. They've got Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Lee in at the 2. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a solid 47%. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Russell. Beverly with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. And they're on the break. By himself, yet another bucket.
That score moving him clear into third, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. And here's Minnesota now. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Inside Russell. Beverly outside. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Yet another steal from him.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Here's Lee. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Lee's got 8 here in this quarter.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Now here's Beverly. Guarded closely. Pass to Lee. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 9th assist of the game now. So it's Minnesota now. Now here's Russell. He's got 6. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Can they get it? Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. He swipes the ball away again.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now here's Russell. Defense is right there. Beverly outside. 6 to shoot. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night. And Anthony Edwards, he had his ups and downs as a rookie. The talent is abundant, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to learn his spots on the floor. Find where he's most effective attacking.
And again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
And even losing big, you have to maintain.
Minnesota shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Nabbing another steal.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for 2nd most steals in a game.
He is so fast. He gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye, and the steal numbers are unreal. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Lee from downtown. Good. Another from 3.
He is unstoppable. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Knocked away, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Layman's checked in for Vanderbilt, and it's McLaughlin in for Russell. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Beverly. Blocked!
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
McLaughlin. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. From the arc. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Another steal.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Prince. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Lee into the lane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And he drops it first. Both good from the line that time. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. He swipes the ball away again.
A defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. He's actually tied the record for most steals in a game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
McDaniels is checked in for Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Yet another steal from him.
He's stolen his way into the record books.
A new single-game high for steals.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept his offense under his thumb.
Man, you look at all those steals. Let's just say you don't see this every night.
Boy, the anticipation and spring he's showing to get these steals is unreal.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Lee. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to McLaughlin. Beverly against Morris. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Beverly for three. Sinks it from distance. Hey, Beverly's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Lee. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. A bit under 3.5 minutes had passed here in the fourth. Knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again.
Gotta be careful.
And another one.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game. Here's Lee. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here he goes. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Minnesota has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Going inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Monroe, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Pass to Lee from deep three-point range. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down 1:51 left to play in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Pass to Noel. And the layup is good off the glass.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Lee from deep. McLaughlin with the rebound.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
From deep three-point range, and again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. From deep, sinks it. What range from downtown. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
Pass to Noel. Pulls up. That one a little long.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Here's Monroe. And he throws it down with one hand.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
And the basket by Lee. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A.
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Here's Noel. He swipes the ball away again.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
In 2020, I was invited to the NBA 2K League 3-3 Park Showcase.
We've seen how dominant Pretty Loves Pink can be.
And I was late, but nobody knew why I was late there.
That team is a threat to win it all.
It's because in 2020, my life took a turn, and I literally...
Coming up next, for the Grizzlies, it's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. The NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray out there with Lee. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
Now here's Brooks. It's tipped. Lee with the steal. By himself. And that one is hammered home.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Lee's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Steven Adams, and you know this story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess.
Rejected by Murray, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Adams against Jokic. Brooks with no one around. And again, Memphis no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lee gets the bucket.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. To the middle, and the Nuggets pushing it up now.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other 3 games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jackson misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
They've been looking at his sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some foreballs. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Bain after the Nuggets pick up 2. Right wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Bain's got 6.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Lee outside. Another 3 for Denver.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing as well at the defensive end. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Morant against Murray. And that one's good. Morant.
The contact. Can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Lee outside. Another 3 for Denver.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Minnesota. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 19. Jackson from long range. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Porter dishes to Lee. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Morant with it, outguarded by Murray. Bain for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Denver leading by 13. Jokic kicks to Porter, and Murray now top of the key. Shoots over Morant, and there's Murray on the assist from Porter. Murray's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that's trying to build chemistry?
Coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The Nuggets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That free throw from Lee is good. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Poked away. It's Jones on the way. To the inside. Here's Jackson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got 5.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Lee outside. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Lee's got 31 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? He uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Lee gets the bucket.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Driving the lane.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Jones. Not going to go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Lee, and good that time. Lee's got 43 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. And they recover it. Adams. And so it's Denver, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Dylan Brooks out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Denver making a switch here. Here's Lee. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And the rejection by Jackson. From deep. That shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Tipped away. A floater. Shot to stop the run. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Bain after the Nuggets pick up 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Brooks. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And here's Brooks from outside. Drills it from outside. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man. With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Now here's Morant. He had 15 points last outing. Out to Brooks. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Heat.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Adams. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Oh!
Yeah. Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Lee with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Lee's running. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's Denver out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Nuggets, Kenny, what was your impression?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely they need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Well, we've got a second half. Lee's checked in for Monte Morris. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Murray. Gordon out there with Jokic. And there's Maverick. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
Jamal Murray's hands on defense right there, being disruptive and staying active.
Memphis has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Morant passes to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. Here's Gordon. And the basket is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Over Lee. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams always working the offensive glass. Strong and aggressive in there and gets that second chance hoop.
Shot's good by Lee.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lee with the steal. Takes it inside. And Lee with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again. And so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Poked loose. Jokic picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
They get a hand on it. Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And it's Murray with the jam.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Morant. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Inside, here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Substitutes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Brooks. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. And the shot goes down. Lee's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Sinks the triple.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Now Melton, 7 points in the game. Anderson outside. Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. There's the pass to Porter. There's Lee with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Adams. Passes it to Melton. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Melton's got 9.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
There's Lee with the three. Yet another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Nuggets also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Gordon. Will Barton comes in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Grizzlies ball.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Lee with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Here's Lee outside. Good. Another from 3.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Lee with the stuff.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Knocks it loose. Morris with the ball. Jones covering. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. So it's the Grizzlies now. There's 49 seconds left in the third. There's the triple. Traps in the tray.
3 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Grizzlies shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Now, here's Melton. Defense right on him. And Lee with the stuff.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Grizzlies shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. He swipes the ball away again.
Steal after steal. He's been everywhere.
Oh, he's on a historic pace. Greg, he's approaching third most steals for a game.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Denver on top, running away with this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Conchaw. That's good from Morant. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and again for 3?
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
From deep. Connects again from distance.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. Lee outside.
From deep three-point range, Denver the rebound. Second chance shot, and he knocks down the jumper.
Nice looking mid-ranger there from Jokic. Money in the bank from that spot.
Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking...
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Here's Melton. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Denver shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. The pass to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Good on the triple. Melton's got 5 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Lee outside. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Nabbing another steal.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Denver.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
a fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Maverick.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Memphis ball.
So Memphis going with almost an entire
substitution on the court. At the line for your Grizzlies, John Conchar. At the line for one,
56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From deep. Good. Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Anderson against Lee. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touched by Lee. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Culver comes in for Jones. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Anderson outside. Green with the block. Lee outside. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
Man, this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Now, here's Culver. Pass to Clark. Anderson right side. Three-pointer. And the miss. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. We're kind of clicking and we're playing better and better. Hopefully, we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.